Hi guys, welcome to Behind the Launch. This is your host, Peter Duprier. If you are serious about creating your own online business, then this might be the right thing for you, or the right business model for you. There's a new product being launched by two well-known internet marketers, Brett Rutechy and Michael Thomas, also known as Mike from Maine. This is going live on the 15th of Feb at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and it's called Review Wizard. Today, I'm excited to announce that we've got Mike on the show to give us the inside scoop. So let's get right to it. Hi everyone, and welcome to the show. Today I have someone, or the pleasure to have someone on the show that needs no introduction, Michael Thomas, but you also know him as Mike from Maine, and he's launching a new product called Review Wizard together with Brett Rutechy, or Rutechy, and
Rutechy, yeah.
Rutechy. Mike, welcome to Behind the Launch.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. I appreciate it.
Yes, first of all, I must say it's a bit daunting to interview the master interviewer.
Don't worry about it.
But also to let my viewers know, you were one of the big inspirations for me to start this show. And first, I formally want to thank you, first of all, for being reachable. I just sent you a message and you replied. And for all the advice and guidance you've provided me over the last 3 months. So
very welcome.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that you're taking action on it. That's great.
Thanks, man. So I think in interest of time, unless you want to add something about you, I'm sure everyone know you already. I would like to dive straight into the product.
Sure, yeah. Let's go right into it. If you could always, if anyone wants to learn more about me, they can always check out my site. I've got a long about me page there. But I do review interviews, reviews. I've been doing this since 2012, and went from nothing to $30,000 per month or more. Yes. Doing this. Yeah.
And that's one of the inspirations. I love your story, and I also love the fact that it's kind of tracked from start to where you are now on your website. So, but I'll leave a link below to the website so people can check it out and also follow your story. Okay, good.
Awesome, thank you.
So let's get into the product. You're launching this together with Brett Rutechy. And it's called Review Wizard, and it's going live on the 15th of Feb at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Tell us what is it about, and how can this help my viewers start their online business or improve their online business, or just take us into it, please.
Sure, and make sure it's going live at 10 a.m. So just so anyone that I don't want anyone to miss out on the early bird discount as well. What this is all about, Review Wizard, is it's both a software and a training that's going to teach you how to go out there and create a review blog, a review website, just like how Brett and I have. Now, we both have similar businesses. We both do reviews. We have a little bit of different spins on how we do things. He's a software developer, so he's able to be a little bit more picky when it comes to different like coding and stuff that I don't understand. Yeah. And I do a little bit more interview stuff than he does. He does more reviews. I do interviews. But when it comes to this business model, you need to have a lot of different things, your ducks in a row, to be able to have success with it. People try this all the time. They go the long way, the hard way. We wanted to make it so that people could get the most results as fast as they could without having to go through all the mistakes that we did. On top of that, we created the software so that you can go out there and you can turn any website, any WordPress website, into a review blog. So you don't have to worry about what theme you're using. A lot of people, they always ask, like, what theme are you guys using? The theme doesn't matter. But what does matter, and what's helped when it comes to doing review sites, is actually using a specific structure that people really love on Brett's site, where you have like rating stars and stuff at the top, and you can say like what the pros are and the negatives are when you're doing the review. Things like having call to action bars on your post to get more clicks, etc. So we really wanted to make it so that people would have the tools and the training to be able to do exactly what we do.
Okay, cool. So that's awesome. I mean, it's not only a plugin that provides you that review summary, but there's also a whole training, and I presume it's video training that teaches you.
Yep, it's video training. It's of course we want to make sure that people have just plain over the shoulder instructions on how they can do this and how they can set up everything, get their sites going. So we've got that training there. There are some OTOs that we'll talk about in a little bit here that have some extra training and extra features for the software. But on the front end, we wanted to make sure that you had everything that you would need to get started and have an advantage over anyone else that was trying to do this.
Okay, cool. So one question that comes to mind is, say someone wants to pursue this, but they're a bit reluctant to appear video or talk on video. I mean, this is not specific to video, or you can use this for any type of review site, blog, video.
You don't have to do videos. You can do, I mean, if you look at what Brett and I do, Brett does mostly written reviews, and I do mostly video reviews. And the great thing about it is that some people are going to like one way, and other people are going to like another way. You're going to get different audiences. Some people are going to like your style. Some people are going to like another person's style. Some people are going to like them both. Some people aren't going to like either of them. So it's like there's just so many ways of doing this. You can do videos. You can do written reviews. You can outsource it. There's tons of ways of doing this. But the point of all this is that it's something that anyone can do. Brett and I made our businesses independent of each other before we partnered up. It's just a thing that anyone can do. You do have to put in a little bit of work, but let's face it. When you're making money, whether you're driving a truck, or you're working in a convenience store, or you're even a lawyer, like if you're a lawyer, you might be making a ton of money, but your time, like you're spending hours and hours and hours in the office, you don't get to see your family. If you're driving a truck, you're making maybe decent money, but you're driving all day. If you're working in a convenience store, you're probably not making much money. You probably don't like your life very much. So with this, I mean, we don't work very many hours. I can literally work. I could, if I wanted to, if I was on vacation. I like working, so I work more. But if I wanted to, I could probably do my whole business in 10 hours per week, and be making like $30,000 a month from that. Like that's pretty amazing to be able to work. If you put those 10 hours, let's just make the number 10 hours and make that 40 hours a month, making $30,000. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
That is. So, I mean, that ties in with the question. So, if I understand correctly, this is a plugin. This is not a plugin that churns out like 50 reviews per day. You still need to do the actual review and do the actual video or the blog written review. And this plugin actually just enhances your review, give it a little summary with a nice display. But does it also help with SEO, or am I missing something?
It does if you pick up the pro version.
Okay.
The pro version helps you get more traffic with it. So the one on the front end, it doesn't have the schema, the Google schema, but the pro version does.
Okay. And so just for the viewers, there's an awesome little review video that will be available on the sales page. I'll leave a link below, so please do check it out. But from that, I saw, I mean, you kind of hit Google page 1, but next to your video, you've got your little star rating, which pops out as well.
Yeah, so that's if you pick up that first OTO. If you pick up the first OTO, that's where you get the little star ratings on it, which give you more traffic.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's talk about. So we said, I mean, you do need a bit of work, and you do need to do the reviews itself. So I mean, for someone that want to kind of venture into this review business, what do they need? So number one, for any online business, you need a website. That's a given. For this plugin, it needs to be WordPress. What else would you need to invest?
What else do you need? You need to have some sort of an autoresponder. Whether you use Aweber, whether we have an autoresponder that we put out called Mail It, that you can actually plug right into your website and mail from right inside of there. You need some way of capturing emails and being able to send emails to people. And that's one of the big traffic sources that we use for our reviews, is that we go out there and we capture these people. And like the free traffic that we get coming in from Google, we capture that free traffic and we put people onto our email list, and then we are able to promote to them over and over and over again and turn them into buyers of our affiliate promotions. So that's one thing that you need to have. Other things that you need to have, I mean, you mentioned hosting. You need to have hosting. You need to have a domain name. You can get hosting for as little as like $5 a month. Yeah. You can get a domain name for as little as $1 from somewhere.
I think cheap domains is the name or something. $1 for the first year, and then
I don't spend a ton of money on my sites now. Like most of my expenses that I have on my business, if we do a product launch, I'll put in my like the sale, like the graphics and the prizes and stuff, but that's not really affiliate marketing. My biggest expense, and I'm looking at my income report for December. Let's see here. Let's look at one for December. I mean, my expenses for that one, let's see here, were like I bought a new computer, so that's not a normal expense. Let me look at normal expenses. Aweber, that's a normal expense there. So I had to pay for my autoresponder. Now, since I have a bigger email list of over 20,000 subscribers, I paid $189 a month for that. But that's because I have a big list. You can start out for like $20 a month or something like that. I had to pay internet. So you need to have an internet connection. I pay $50 a month for that. You need to have, there's not much more that you really need to have for that. You can do this. Like I have a virtual assistant now that sets up my promotions for me. So I didn't have that for the first 2-3 years that I was doing this. Yes. So that was something that after I started making money with it and my time started becoming more valuable, I was like, okay, I'll hire someone to do this for me. But you don't want to do that in the beginning.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So the point is there's little investment in the beginning, but just to be upfront, you're gonna have to have a website, hosting, autoresponder, and obviously you have to pick up this plugin. So let's go into the front end and the pricing, and then also the one-time offers, what the viewers can expect.
Sure. So do you want me to go through that?
Yes, please.
Sure. So the front end, it's going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday, and that's going to start off at $24.95. So people can get that during the early bird discount. That price is going to go up to $27, and then it's going to go up to $37. So the ending price will be $37 for that. That includes, you get the software, you get the training inside of it, you get the basic version of the software. Now there are 3 OTOs with this. The first one is the pro version of the software. That's going to give you extra features like exit pop-ups, social media integration so you can get more traffic, and the ability to show your review ratings in the Google search results. So like we were talking about before. You also get Brett's ranking training, where he's going to show you how he ranks his reviews #1 in Google. Plus, you're going to get the replays to a 4-week live webinar training that we did, where we walk you through how to go and build step-by-step how to set up your own review website. So that's going to be included inside of that first OTO there. Okay. The second one is a reseller access to Review Wizard. You're going to be able to sell Review Wizard and the upgrades like they're your own. You'll get 100% commissions when you sell this on the front end. Plus, you get 50% through the funnel. You also get access to our affiliate track software, which is going to make it so that when you sell it like this, unlike the way that other people do this, you make the sale and you get paid for it, but you don't get the emails. With the way that we do it, you're actually going to be able to add those emails to your email list. You're going to be able to build that email list at the same time. We do all the support, we do all the hosting for everything, we do all the updates. So all you have to do is send the traffic, and we do all the support for you. This is a great option if you are gonna pick up Review Wizard and you want to have your first review, make it be Review Wizard, and if you pick up this upgrade, you can get paid 100% for it. So it's a logical upgrade that goes along with Review Wizard. And of course, it is optional. So you don't have to get any of these upgrades. They are completely optional for you. The last one is agency reseller access to a product called Brett's Circle, where he teaches you how to make money as an affiliate and a product creator. So it's going to go out there and it's going to give you that course, and you can actually sell it as well. So instead of just having a good course to go through, you're going to have the rights to resell it like it's your own. So just more ways that you can go out there. You can make this your second review that you do and start making money from the get-go.
Okay, cool. So I mean, it sounds like quite a lot of value in the upsells. On the OTO1, I mean, that's quite a mouthful, everything you get in that package. But I also read something about developer rights, or did I miss something?
As far as developer rights for that, yeah, you're going to have the rights to go out there. You can use this on other people's websites and be able to sell this as a service and put it on there as well. Okay. So yeah, you can use that for that as well.
So let's just clarify licensing. So if you pick this up the front end, are you allowed to only use it on one website, multiple websites of your own?
I believe on the front end, that's going to be just for your own personal website. So that's going to be for you. For the OTO1, you get the developer license for that. So you can actually go out ahead and use that pro version on other sites as well.
Yes. So kind of an unlimited license for the plugin.
But you can't sell it. You can't go out there and just say, I'm going to sell you the software.
Not with OTO1, right?
Not with OTO1. So
yes.
You can't go out there and say I'm going to put this software on a sales page and sell it. You could sell it like if it was on a website that you flipped. You could have it on that website, or if you've got customers and you want to do it as a service for them, you could do it like that. But you're not able to go out there and just sell the software.
Exactly. That's where OTO gives you the right. OTO2 gives you the right to actually resell it.
Exactly.
No, cool. I mean, it's the front end, the little plugin. It's simple, easy to use. I mean, I've seen it, and it's very powerful. Well, and it brings a lot of value to your actual review post or video. So, I mean, there's not too much to discuss about it. I think we've covered everything. Is there anything else you want to add, Mike?
Yeah, sure. Well, first off, I just want to say thank you for having me on your show. As far as things I want to add is, I mean, this is something that if you buy this and you put it on your website, you're not going to make $1 million. That's the first thing I want to say. You need to put this on your website, go through the training, and take action on it. So if you don't take any action on this, it's not going to do anything for you. It's going to be just like maybe some of the other products that you bought and never used. We're all guilty of it. We've all done it. But I just want to make sure that if you do get this, that this is something that you actually use. It's a powerful software. It is going to help you, but you need to use it, and you need to go through the training as well and take action on it. This is something that anyone can do. Yes. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a business model that works. It works for me. It works for Brett. There's no reason why it can't work for you.
Exactly, and I mean, for any online business, what you need is commitment, time, and we've talked about the investment. But in this case, it's not a big investment. And on the commitment, you have to, you can't pick this up, do one review, sit back and see what happens. Oh, I didn't make one sale and give up. If you do at least one review a day, after a month, you've got 20 to 30 reviews out there. Mm-hmm. And then you'll start seeing the results coming in.
Exactly. You build up your library, and it starts getting easier for you.
Exactly. No, cool. Mike, again, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, and thanks for making time. I know you've got a hectic schedule, and I also know you're almost going to your Valentine's dinner, so enjoy that.
It's time for romantic Valentine's dinner.
Yeah, same here. And again, thanks for the time, and all the best for your launch for you and Brett. I'm sure this is going to be a good one. And with that, I hope wish you all the best. Thanks, Mike. And there you have it, guys. It was awesome to have Mike on the show. Great interview. The key takeaway for this, I would say, is do not see this as a plugin to enhance your review posts. See this as a complete business model with the training that actually teaches you how to create an online business doing reviews on products. And I would recommend to pick up our Tier 1, where you get loads of value, but purely for the fact that you can leverage the star rating and the SEO to enhance the traffic to your videos and in turn accelerate the growth of your online business. I hope you've enjoyed this video. That's it from me, Peter Duprier.